Hey guys, our decline average picker. So we've got a lot going on today, but I did want to get a Stock Lock Sunday pick in, and I figured what better for Stock Lock Sunday as I start pushing my way into dimples than with a lock. So we have a lock for Stock Lock Sunday, and we're not going to gut this, and we'll talk a little bit about why. But we are going to take a good look at the key, because the key actually kind of fooled me. And you're going to have to probably bear with me here, because as I'm still very new at these dimples, we will see what we can get, though. I can tell you, I ordered this off eBay. This is not the lock I thought it was. Did not match the picture. But that's okay. I was, let's see what we got. Sorry, I'm concentrating quite a bit here. There we go. That went, I have picked this lock before. That went a lot smoother than a few of the previous picks. So anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this down to the side, and we're going to flip the camera around, because like I said, we're not going to gut this lock. I don't think this lock is actually intended to be gutted, but we are going to look at the key. Okay, so that's the pick I used. It's my slightly shaved down Honest Dong dimple pick. I'm using it instead of the Sparrows, which I do have a set of. Just the Sparrows are so much thinner, and I'm still pretty heavy-handed with these dimples. So anyway, here's our lock. It's in our unlocked position. We'll rotate it up. Oh, you can actually kind of see down in there. And we've got our key. Works fairly, it works. So when this key came, and these indentations actually look much deeper in the camera than they do in real life. But when it arrived, I was pretty disappointed, because I really thought, okay, we're going to have 3 dimples and that's about it. These I thought were just manufacturing kind of, maybe it's some kind of generic key. It gets used in a variety of things, or they just set 3 dimples in there and then they poke one of these out. But feeling around in there, it turns out these are active. They're just that shallow. And like I said, in person, if you saw these, they are barely indentations. We've got the camera quite zoomed in, and they kind of stand out a little bit more with the light and everything reflecting off of them. So, and it's just mirrored on each side, so you can see what we'd have going in. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the left-hand side, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right-hand side. And I don't know, can we see down in there? If I push, yeah, so if we push stuff out of the way, you can start to see them. Got some good lighting for this right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to those other ones. Let's see. Yeah, so you can just sort of see them in there. It does feel very strange in there. When you get past these first ones, it almost feels like there's a vertical groove. But that's the dimple sets right in that, in there. So what I discovered was I could kind of just run the edge of the dimple pick in there, find one of those, and it was just a nudge up or down, and it would locate the pin. Because yeah, this one, it kind of thwarted me for a hot minute when I first got it, because I was only looking for those 3. That's all I was looking for. But now we've got 5 and 4. So yeah, I was gonna say that we're not gutting this lock. For one, I'm just really uncertain about gutting it. I mucked up that other one, and this is a pretty cheap lock, and it turns out a lot of these Chinese locks, in order to save a lot of money for manufacturing them, the inside part can be just completely milled out to death. We're talking almost extreme ribbing on the inside just to save some brass and things like that. And it turns out a lot of I guess locksmiths, the locksmith profession in China, they don't actually do much gutting and repinning or anything like that. They're almost just kind of disposable. And that's why you end up getting, when you get these, you get a whole bunch of keys because they're really not meant to do much. And there's so many different keyways. You can't just go in. It's not like here where you can just go buy a standard, Schlage SC1 key or something like that. The chance that you're going to find keys that fit this lock is pretty slim to none. And so they tend just to give you a whole bunch of them. And that's actually kind of piqued my interest some more in these Chinese locks. I think I'm going to see if I can get a hold of a few more of them. I think culturally, it's an interesting difference, I think, in how they're done. So, yeah, there we go. And that's kind of why I'm uncertain about this, because I think what's going to happen is I'd have to run shims maybe down both sides, and we're probably just going to run into a whole lot in that core. In some cases, the cores are plastic too, and they're drilled out just to save on even more material. So yeah, I'm not going to gut this one yet until we've got kind of a collection, a surplus built up, and we can risk losing one, because right now I don't have a whole lot of dimple stuff to practice on that I am capable of picking. And once that all steps up, then we'll go back and start shredding some of these older ones apart potentially. So anyway, there we go, guys. StockLockSunday A Lock.